Welcome everybody, we're doing a new little video today and we are in Derby. See this hotel here guys, by the way, it's the world's oldest remaining railway hotel. It opened in 1841 and it was here basically for first class passengers. I wonder if it's even open now. I thought it was still open. As a hotel. It says online you could still book rooms. I'm just going to go around to the other side of it because I didn't notice. It's quite big. It goes all the way around. And they've got like a garden in the middle of it. So yeah, it goes all the way around here, which I didn't know about. Plus, all these buildings here are all part of the old railway. So, all belonging to the old railway here in the area, and the architecture is really incredible if you look at these buildings. The old station, by the way, was a little bit further down, the actual old station, and we're going to show you where the clock is. We're just going to walk along here just to show you a couple of buildings on either side. So we're just seeing that is now a school, but beautiful architecture. So this looks like it's quite abandoned, this side, but we're not going to show you that. I'm going to show you the other side of the hotel around the other side. I'm back again with my wife, who's now better. She's been ill. It's for a car park, isn't it? So this is all just a bit of industrial around here, but I do like this building. So it's a school now, this building here. So we're just going to loop around. But I'm showing you something as well, the Institute, the Railway Institute, we're going to see that. We've got Royal Mail here, processing unit just behind me. Going to show you where the Institute was, the Railway Institute, and I'll put a bit of information that I found about it underneath. Then we're going to show you where my wife noticed last time, she noticed a clock. And that is the original, one of the original entrances of the old Derby station. We'll show you the railway terraces where the people who worked on the railway lived, which are now actually individual flats. But it's important we show you. By the way guys, talking about railway and old places, we are going soon to Leicester. We're going to go around Leicester one of these days, sorry sir, and show you. There's a nice building there actually at the end of that road. Can you see that building there? Anyway, we're not doing that today. We're coming back down here again. There's a big monument down here as well. But yeah, plenty of new places we're going to in the near future. I wonder if that's the entrance to it now. Oh, yeah. I'm going to, look, I wasn't sure if I could see this or not. But I'm going to show you something. Look at that. So here, oh, might be a migrant hotel now actually. Looks like it's a migrant hotel. I didn't know that. I'm not doing a video taking stuff off illegal migrants. I'm not like that. But it does look like it is now being taken over by illegal migrants. That's surprising, that is. The old, that's why it looks all like closed and stuff. That is really a shame, because that really is an old, they're going to wonder what I'm doing now. That is really an old building, the old Midland Railway Hotel. The oldest, still remaining, railway hotel. And now it's a migrant hotel. That's shocking, but I've not got nothing against it. I'm not like that. And it's got a beautiful courtyard, but I am assuming that that is where they are. I'm not going to take too much of a video, because that's not the kind of videos I do, but it just shocked me because I wasn't expecting that. Got a lovely monument here. But yeah. So this whole area obviously is quite astounding. So now that is the hotel there. I might be wrong, guys, but it could be that that hotel is a migrant hotel as well. I'm not sure, because that doesn't look like the everyday hotel. This hotel here, Aston Court Hotel, that looks more normal. And when I say normal, like for the general public. And it's got this beautiful window up here. Really old. Nice window. But yeah, this is, it's not it's not a shame to say that it's being used for what it's being used. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I wasn't expecting that. That's not why I was doing a video. It might be that the migrants have just gone to sit in that park because it's, I don't know, maybe safe there. I don't know. But anyway, the fact is that is the oldest railway hotel in the country. So last time we came, we walked down here, and on the right hand side I noticed some old looking like houses and stuff, and they were part of the railway terrace, which is along here. It's actually called the railway terrace, and these two pubs here are really old as well. It's good to give it a mention. So this was the Midland Railway Institute. Now, a lot of history here, and we did notice the building last time. It's been a restaurant for a while as well, and a function room and a bar. It says the American Pool Lounge. And these houses you can see on the left hand side a bit further down are called the Railway Terrace, and it's here where the workers lived from the railway. Now they're apartments. They've been turned into apartments, and we're going to go round and show you. Right here where we are now, where this car park is where the original train station was. The original Midland Railway. And you can walk through the car park, because I've seen you can. Look at this building, lovely building. Beautiful. We're going to walk round there, just where the traffic lights are. We're going to turn left and walk back on ourselves and come back out here again. So right where we are right now in this Zone 3 car park is the actual old train station entrance right here. Literally where I'm standing. And the clock you can see over there was part of the entrance to that station. I'm going to show you a little bit of these houses here, the old terrace houses, because it's very pretty and prestige. What do we have here then? Sheffield Place. There's like a sign on top of one of the actual houses up there. Don't want to go too close and be nosy, but can you see there's like a little sign on the top of it? But these were houses built for the railway workers right here. And it's nice that it's still here in all its, let's say, prestige or majesticness. Sheffield Place. And it's interesting, sorry about the wind, it's interesting because it's right opposite where the actual train station was, the old entrance. The old station, it was right here where my wife is. That is part of the old station right here. And we've got some other little houses dotted about here, some of the buildings that are quite nice to have a look at, so we'll have a look at them. But yes, as I say, we're going to be back going across the Midlands in general, just like what that bus says. Leicester. We're going to go Leicester one day. We're going to go around Leicestershire eventually. We're branching out. We're going to go more places in Derbyshire. We're going to go Yorkshire again. In fact, we've got some great places for Yorkshire. Absolutely amazing. Right, let's have a look at the station again. The old station entrance. And that clock that my wife noticed last time was where the entrance was. One of the entrances was right here. Look at that. So yeah, I could have just come in that way. But this is all part of the old railway terraces, and there they are. You can see them down there. Obviously the buildings on the right hand side are a bit newer, but the left hand side is all part of where the workers lived. The railway workers lived. And we're going to go back down there in a second. So, I've just been told something really interesting information from the manager here in this pub, right? The houses down here were for the workers, and the houses we saw earlier on, so on that side, on Railway Terrace, they were for the managers who worked on the trains. I'm just going to show you this as well. So here is, this pub was built purposely for the railway workers, and they came here. As I say, on this side is where the managers lived, in the terraced houses where we just seen, which are not terrace houses, but you know what I mean. And on this side is where the workers lived, right here. And as I say, this pub has been here for many, many years, and it's thin in architecture for that purpose, because people came here who worked on the railway lines. And as you know, the station was just there. So you could ask me, what am I doing here? Well, interestingly enough, just here they found a bit of the canal in the past. Just where my wife is, they found a little bit of the canal. Wow, that's cool, isn't it? And the canal obviously comes from that direction, coming from the rivers and the affluents over there. I've just seen something my wife spotted. That is cool. Let me see if you can go in it. It's perfectly placed there, as the railway terraces were there. That's cool, that is. That's a bit of a little claim of fame just there. A little unique thing to come and have a look at, isn't it? That is cool. I like that. Nightingale Mews. By the way, guys, I've read recently that Florence Nightingale, has got so many links to Derby, as you know. But the house where she actually lived is not far from Cromford, and we've been down to Cromford before. We've done a video down there on the old High Peak Trail. So I believe the house, I think it's a hotel now. It's a place called Doley. It's, as I say, it's down the Derwent Valley, somewhere down there. But here we have again this pub where I think we're going to come later and have a drink here. This is that bit there on the right. I think it's been added on in old style. But it's a great little pub, and it's the oldest one, the oldest railway inn in the UK, I believe. So here we have it. We're going to come back down now to where we walked last time, when we walked towards the Florence Nightingale statue before we went into Derby. Them videos will be edited soon. In fact, probably when I put this video out, it will be editing them in general. So, like they told me at the pub, at the public house there, the Burnstock Inn, these were for the workers, and on the other side were for the managers. Hello. You're beautiful, aren't you? What's your name? Wow.